All right, you guys. I'm gonna make a big video for you guys, and I want to talk about a lot of things. So, yes, good girl. Asher, go place. That a girl. Good place. Want me to clear all the toys away for you? Good girl. All right. So, yes, good girl. Okay. Good girl. Asher. I'm gonna let her do whatever she wants to do for a while. And as she does that, I just want to talk about a bunch of stuff. So, week one, the first few days, you know, she like how she was at the eval. She was like super reserved, and I know she's like the naughty one at home and all that other stuff. But over here, how she was at the eval, super reserved. She stayed that way for a couple of days, you know, and she would trust us, but only slightly. But I have a feeling that she's like that in most, probably all aspects of her life. You know, she's super sweet and she's super cuddly, but if you ask her to do something over her choice to do something instead or go somewhere instead, she always would be like paranoid about whether to trust it or not, right? I kind of like been working with her and she's like,
She's like, why are you standing
like that
there?
with the camera. So when you're working with a sensitive dog like this, there's never really a direct approach, right? Like you're just trying to impress upon her, come out of your shell, please join the party. As soon as you do, we can start to do some stuff. And right now, like she's really comfortable here. She's really like owning her space. And come here, Asher. Yes, good girl. That's a good girl. Sit down. Yes, good down. Good down. Good girl. That's a good girl.
Wow.
Okay, come on. Good girl. That's my girl. So she's really like, sorry, my noise is scary. But she's really like falling in love and becoming really confident, not in us just cheerleading her, but she's becoming confident in what to do to earn the love and the support and the food, obviously, right, from us. So in her own way, she's kind of like learning the system, and we're impressing upon her the importance of doing these things. So, you know, and yes, and right now, like, this is it's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, you can see right here, this is all on her terms still, right? So this week, as she's come out of her shell here, what we're gonna start to do is kind of show her the value of recall in all scenarios. Specifically, if she gets scared or if she feels like she's gonna be a bully to her sister or do some naughty things around the house, right? So that's a good girl, that's a good girl. So if someone's at the door, let's say, and she wants to run over there and investigate what's going on, who is it, or should I be scared of it, should I bark at, any of the full spectrum, right? Any of that stuff can be overcome by fulfilling a recall command, right? So if she's running to the door to see who it is, simply I'm gonna hang back and say, Asher, come. Here she comes, yes. And right now she's at that stage where she's learning. Every time I say her name, every time I do a recall, every time I ask her to do something, she's like waiting patiently for the next thing. And what she's learning is like, wow, these are really positive things. These things really are super easy for me to do. And every time I do it, I get something in return. And as we do that, we build up those positions, and then we're gonna use that to conquer the world, right? I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. She's trying to show off, and she will earn something for that. Yes, good job. Now, I know her sister's coming next week, so what we're gonna do is get her ready, and she will be exactly on time to receive her sister, basically. When her sister comes in, she's gonna go through this whole process, but instead of taking that whole week to kind of come out of her shell, I believe her sister's gonna be ready to go. And at that point, we're gonna start training these two together and be basically showing her, hey, remember that recall that you learned? Remember the sit, down, stay, come, go, place? All that stuff that you learned, you still have to do it with her. So that way, when she tries to bully her or do something, what you guys can do is utilize some of that stuff, right? Hey, Asher, come here, go place, let her go by, or whatever. And we're gonna talk a lot about that. We'll make a bunch of videos on that kind of stuff. But anyways, I know we've been a little bit delayed in making the videos for you guys. I wanted to take the time out and explain the process and kind of show you where we were at with her.